Hello and welcome to Bread of Life, a daily devotional program which each week features a different area pastor. Our speaker for this week is Pastor Stephen Hodge of Hartford.
God bless you, folks, and thanks for tuning in to the Bread of Life. I'm Stephen Hodge, Senior Pastor of Grace Worship Center Church, Hartford, Connecticut. All week long, I just want to appreciate you for tuning in and joining us as I've been sharing just some thoughts on the topic, expanding our view. And we've been looking at this through Isaiah chapter 6, verses 1 and 3, where God gives the prophet Isaiah an experience after the King Uzziah, has died. The prophet Isaiah actually sees God now sitting upon the throne as he's looking into the temple. He said he sees God high and lifted up, and his train filling the temple. And so we have been looking at, we defined holiness. We've looked at what perspective is, because we're talking about this whole idea of expanding our view, which really deals with our perspective or our point of view. And so we've given definition on that. We've looked at God's holiness. And we've seen about how God is unique and sacred, and there are no contaminants, pure, right? Morally pure. We see God. And then we close with talking about 5 symbolisms of the train of God's robe, how it filled the temple. I want to close with this today. I want to share this with you, this story. And the story is told of a group of mountain climbers who set out to conquer the towering heights of a majestic peak. They trained, prepared, and studied the terrain, determined to reach the summit. Finally, the day came. They began their climb with excitement and confidence. But as they ascended, something happened that none of them anticipated. At a certain height, the clouds cleared, and for the first time, they had an unobstructed view of the mountain's summit. The sheer grandeur and scale of the peak overwhelmed them. It was far more vast, more magnificent, more dangerous, and more glorious than they had ever imagined. Some of the climbers froze in awe, realizing their smallness in the face of such splendor. Others fell to their knees, unable to stand under the weight of what they were witnessing. One climber later said, "In that moment, I was reminded that this mountain doesn't need us to conquer it. It was here before us, and it will be here long after us. We are nothing in comparison to its greatness." Now, for you and I, let's imagine for just a moment, you and I, that the mountain is just a faint shadow of God's holiness. His holiness is so vast, so pure, so glorious that even the greatest human effort falls short of comprehending it. Like those climbers, when we truly see God's holiness, we are left in awe, realizing how small and unworthy we are in comparison. But here's the amazing thing. Instead of pushing us away, the holy God invites us closer. Through Christ, he calls us to approach his throne, not as trembling strangers, but as his beloved children. May your perspective of God expand as he reveals himself to you. And when he reveals himself to you, may your lives never be the same. May transformational change take place in purpose, in power, and in peace, and as you please the Lord. Thank you for joining me all week long as we've shared with you the bread of life. God bless you, and may grace be unto you.
You've been listening to Pastor Stephen Hodge of Hartford, and this has been Bread of Life, a program to encourage you from God's Word.